What's going on, guys? This is Alec here, and welcome to my second collection of games for the weekend league that I played last weekend. I should be putting these up all throughout the week. I should be able to get to 40 games in time by this weekend league. I'm hoping so anyway. But yeah, I'm not, like I did last episode, I'm not going to talk too much about the individual games that you play. The goals will be in the background, and I'll just be rambling on about a bunch of stuff that no one really cares about. But yeah, I went back and I played again with this team after the weekend league, just before I sold it in divisions, and I noticed that, I don't know whether it was because I was so intensified with the weekend league, but I was just dominating people. I was having a really good time on FIFA for the first time in a while. And then I thought, right, okay, I'll sell this team and I'll try and make a budget version of this squad which I can keep all the time, and I can use that to play in divisions. And then when the weekend league comes around again, then I'll is that such a squares? No, that's Mauricio. And then when the weekend league comes around again, then I'll start making my expensive squad for it, and then sell it on, and keep doing that process. But you know, in the meantime, still have a squad to play with. So I've done that. I made a new squad for myself, and I'm currently using that in Division 1. And let me tell you guys, it seems so easy to play a lot of the games in Division 1, and I think it's because of the formation. I talked about it in the last episode, and I genuinely can't brag up this formation anymore. I absolutely love using the 4-2-3-1 formation. I think it is really important that your outside attacking midfielders are fairly pacey. Like I was saying I don't think I was saying this last episode, but last episode you saw the highlights as well, and I think it's important to have pace somewhere in your team. Like, I'm not a big pace abuser. As you can see, I've got Harry Kane up front, and that proves it. I think you've got to have a pacey defence just because you're coming up against sweaty people all the time. So, you know, you've got to try and have fast centre-halves to deal with that. But yeah, and then like your wingers, your outside midfielders always have to be pacey for me, just because if they are going to get in the space behind, then you need them to obviously have pace to get away from the defender. But you'll be able to see from the way I play that I like to pass it a lot, you know, like little 1-2s for players. I definitely have, if you are going to play the formation, your central attacking midfielder to be really good on the ball, like Lallana is. Like most cams in the game are fairly good, to be fair. You know, the more expensive ones the better. I wouldn't have someone like Rakitic. I'd have someone with a low centre of gravity, you know, someone like Isco, someone like Lallana. And they both do really good people for it, with a decent amount of pace, but you know, you don't have to really look for pace in that position. But yeah, like I was talking earlier about my squads, I'm playing in Division 1 at the moment. I actually got booted offline last night. I'm assuming that's what it was anyway, just because I was halfway through a game. I think it was 5-0 up by the 85th minute, and then all of a sudden the game paused, and then a massive thing came up on my screen saying, "You have been signed out to PlayStation Live." And I was like, oh, okay. I checked if anyone else's PSN went down, and it wasn't. It was just mine. So I think I may have been booted for the first time ever on FIFA. But yeah, I'm enjoying this year's FIFA. It's definitely my favourite FIFA so far, by far. As you can see, me telling you, this is a really important. Can you see that where Harry Kane just gets his body in front of him? That is the most underrated thing on FIFA. I know a lot of good players use it, but if you're kind of new to Ultimate Team and whatnot, holding L2 when someone is coming close to you is a really good way of shielding the ball and just keeping possession. And like Harry Kane used it there. When you grow to learn it in the right way, you can score goals from it. Like Harry Kane probably would have been muscled off the ball, or not muscled off the ball, but he probably would have been side to side with a player, put off his shot, and would have missed. But he managed to muscle the other guy off, and he scores a good goal from it. But yeah. I've been asked to do a couple of pack openings by a few different people. I will do a pack opening. I've got 9 packs stored in my club right now. What I'm going to do is try and play a couple of FUT drafts and play a couple of weekend league tournaments. Not a couple of weekend league tournaments. I think this one's okay. I've got a couple of rewards coming back. I think they come back on Thursday, so tomorrow I'll have a couple of rewards coming back from the weekend league, and then I'll actually I'll play another foot draft, get some packs in store, and then put some of my own money on there. I don't want to spend too much of my own money just because I did at the start of FIFA. I probably should have recorded them pack openings as well. To be fair, I didn't really get anyone good in them pack openings. I just opened a lot, so it would have been that good viewing anyway. But yeah, that's that. I don't know whether you guys want to see any different kits in the next weekend league. I don't know if you want me to put the Swans kit on or whatever. I'll try and get some Swans players in there for the next weekend. Actually, I think I already have my my next week's weekend league coming on. I don't know who's in it exactly. Let me just, but it's on my phone somewhere. So it's Paulo Dybala, Inform Mandzukic, Pjanic, Thiago Silva. I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough coins to make that team, but hopefully I can. So yeah, as you can see, some of the prizes here, I think that was 7,500 for how many wins was it? Was it 8 wins or something like that? 9 wins? I'm not really sure, I can't really keep up with it, but I'm just showing you the squad before I go into every game. Like I said last episode, I do bring in Jamie Vardy, Iheanacho and David Silva somewhere, but I don't think they've made an appearance yet. But obviously, if you have not been paid, look at that pass from Adam Lallana. That is a nice goal. That is a really nice goal from Harry Kane. It's a lovely pass from Lallana, and he just uses the ball roll to pull it on the side of the defender, and I win that game 1-0. Like I was saying last episode, you come up against some really good people in this weekend league. So we've got 8 match wins. 29 remaining, let's do the math. So that's 3 losses, 8 wins and 3 losses out of 29 games. Oh, 29, what am I on about? I'm not even doing the maths right, am I? That's 11 games. 8 wins, 3 losses. Yeah, just ignore me. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. It's early in the morning. As Lallana gets us underway, I scored quite a lot of early goals in this series, and they were the best time to score, obviously. And this was what I'm on about pace. Like, I'm not a massive pace abuser, but Marcus Rashford's away down that left-hand side, and you need a good centre midfielder to pick the pass. Marquisio managed to do that perfectly, and we didn't on goal. You know, we crossed it into Harry Kane. We didn't on goal. This guy was actually a really good player, the one with 5 at the back. I think he brought Bakambu off the bench. I don't think that Bakambu started, if I remember correctly, and he brought him on off the bench. As you can see, he scores a goal there. This guy gets really lucky for the ball to fall back to Asensio, and then Asensio into just look at that whole goal. I remember absolutely screaming when that goal went in. It was just so many lucky instances with the ball deflected back to him, luckily or not, but in extra time now. And as you can see, I brought my super sub on, Naby Fekir. I may have brought a couple of others on. Yeah, I can see Higuain there, Fekir again. And you guys will just see how good Fekir is. Comes to Higuain, he's doing work. This guy's just containing, so I was just playing about with him at this point. But then it comes to Fekir, gets it onto his left foot, and look at that, in extra time, he's such a good player. Like I was saying this last episode, but if you need anyone as an impact sub for your bench, I would definitely get Fekir. He can play right wing, left wing, cam and striker. Probably in the centre midfield somewhere. Like, he didn't fit into this team, into the starting team, which I would have loved, but he got on the bench, and I brought him on more than one occasion where I needed some help off him, and as you can see here, he'll score another goal in extra time. As you do, you just come off the bench a couple of minutes from the end of the game, and you score 2 goals in extra time. And as you'll be about to see from this highlight, he actually goes on to get his hat-trick off the bench. What a hero. It was 2-2, and then we bring on Fekir off the bench. It's literally unfair at this point. But yeah, this is going to be it for this episode, guys. Thank you all for watching, and hopefully there'll be a Swans career mode up tonight. I'm not too sure, but hopefully so. And then I'll see you guys then. Peace.